Greetings, fellow conquerors. This is darkfireslide, and welcome to the first real episode of the EU4 Yuletide Conquest with Emperor Santa Claus. That's right. Now, more than enough of you have been happy to point out to me. Plenty of you have been more than happy to let me know that that is apparently not how you spell clause. It's apparently with an S, not an SE, but bad things happen. You know, listen, this empire disappeared from history, so I don't know what you're, like, how do you know for sure? This is like 600 years ago. No one knows about this. Come on. It's a forgotten page in history. You know, the time Santa Claus almost took over the world. Please. Alright. Let's get conquering, shall we? We've decided to rival Lithuania and the Timurids, because yes, we can protect our brethren in Vitebsk. From who? Where is Vitebsk anyway? It's in Lithuania, isn't it? We could just straight up attack Lithuania within like the first month. I'm pretty sure they're gonna ally Poland like first thing though. See, Poland doesn't really feel anything. Most people don't think anything of us because we're, you know, Orthodox, but yeah, like Poland could be persuaded to give an alliance, which would be really interesting. And by interesting, I mean make the game super easy. That kind of interesting. But let's go ahead and let's get the troops on the border. Let's take out Ryazan first. Can we peacefully vassalize you? Yuletide military power compared to Ryazanian. Okay, we've got literally 10 times as many troops as you, and yet we're not strong enough for you. Okay, well, we're just gonna fabricate a spy network on you. How about Odeyev? Does Odeyev think anything of vassalage? He does. Alright, well, let's ally Odeyev. Let's just go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and start fabricating a claim on Ryazan. Alright, Odeyev. Oh, Dithmartian wants let's see, it's this little guy here, right? Let's see, I've heard stories. Let's see, he's Western. He's a republic. He's Catholic. The Peasants' Republic. Oh, yeah. That seems pretty cool. Seems like it'd be pretty fun for a playthrough if Flory hadn't already done a world conquest as them. Damn it. Alright. Alright, we need a Jagiellian, or Jagiellian, as people have told me before. Apparently Poland is friendly towards us. We could rival them, but why would we do that? I don't want to ally them. There's a very specific reason I don't want to ally Poland. And that specific reason is because Poland, let's see, Lithuania no longer considered a great power. Womp womp. But hey, at least we get the, actually we don't get the eclipsed bonus. We are the world's second strongest world power at the moment, just one below Ming, because Ming is kind of silly. You know, I've been thinking about this lately, and I want you guys to let me know what you think. Is Ming like too good now? Because I never see them collapse anymore. Out of like the last 10 games I've played, the AI has only collapsed with Ming like once. And I don't think that's okay. Like, I think Ming should explode more. I think it should be like the whole idea of Ming is like, oh, if I can last long enough, then you know, I can do well. By the way, we are hemorrhaging cash like no one's business because we have like 10 million billion forts. So we're just gonna delete like the majority of those. Let's see. I like this one in Pskov here. Don't need one in Reval probably. I think the one in Shaland is. That's probably not how you pronounce that, but yeah, I don't know that we need like all of these forts. Let's see. If we delete these two, then that's going to cause problems. Our capital here in Pirkanma, probably not pronouncing that right. Doesn't matter, I guess. Let's see. We're still going to be losing like tons and tons of money, right? What are we spending our money on anyway? It's our primary expense. Army and fort maintenance. All right, should go down this month a little bit from the ones we deleted. Alright, we're still losing a crap ton of money, as you might imagine. Alright, what are ways around this? Well, first of all, we are trading in the Baltic Sea. I believe that's our home node as well. So let's go ahead and get these barks actually trading. We could improve relations with Ryazan, but we're probably going to destroy them, so I don't really see a point in that. And yeah, we really need to get rid of some of these forts. Also, I just thought of this. Aha! Some of our states aren't actually states. A lot of this is territories. Because we're already at the cap for states at 20, apparently. Apparently we already have 20 states, most of which are Russian, I guess. Alright. Sure. Alright, let's be a little strategic about this, right? Like, what would be good forts to delete and what wouldn't be good forts to delete? So this is Wasteland. I kinda don't like how this blends in now. Where's the oh my god, my map modes got reset. Right, I'm on a new computer now. Oh god, my map modes. My precious, precious map modes. Okay. So honestly, ideally, we'd like to have a fort right here to like block passage. So I think we're just gonna delete like this fort here in Vyborg, probably Vyborg. We'll delete the one here in Novgorod. Probably don't need this one here in Luki. How many forts do we still have? 15 out of 15, huh? Could probably delete the one here in Yaroslavl. That's fine. Alright, we still got multiple here in Denmark here. Do we really need them? I don't know. We aren't expecting a sea invasion, so let's go ahead and delete the one here in, what is this province? Trondelag? Probably Trundelag or Trondelag? Something. Some kind of word. Let's go and delete the one here in, apparently Obo? Is how you pronounce that? But, man, I don't know. Scandinavian names. What are you guys doing? I know, look, I like Germanic languages, don't get me wrong, but Scandinavian languages, like, what happened? Especially, like, no offense to the Finns, but, like, as an English speaker, this is just, like, this is such a strange word to me. So forgive me if I'm a little, like, confused. Especially because Finnish names in particular, like, I don't know if people in Finland agree with this. People in Finland are probably like, it's the easiest thing. How could you be this stupid? But anyway. Let's see. We need to improve relations with Odiev. Get them to 190, and then we can peacefully vassalize them. Which will be pretty awesome. Then we can just feed them Ryazan. Since we can't take any more states anyway. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think this is under geographical map modes. So we could stand to take Smolensk from Poland. If we felt like fighting Poland, which personally I don't, even though we're really strong. That just doesn't seem like it'd be fun for us at the present moment. We're now only losing 4 ducats a month because we're down to 9 forts. Which, I mean, we're a pretty big nation, so let's go ahead and mothball all of the forts and stop paying the troops. They don't need that money. The only other building we can build right now is a fort until we get, I believe, admin... it's Tech 4. Okay, it's Tech 4. Once we get Tech 4, we can start building churches and actually get some money. Since most of the land we're in is pretty poor, which is a shame because you'd think we'd be raking in some of that sweet Christmas cash. Unfortunately, not the case. So what's on Santa Claus's mind right now? Well, he's thinking of killing the Golden Horde, that's for sure. For the time being, we're focusing on Odiev. We are a massive country, which means we could do massive country things if we so desired. But at the moment, we're just mostly focusing on expanding like we would as a smaller country, since we are, even at our current development of 764, we're a little bit fragile. As you can see, we can barely afford to pay for like 60,000 troops, which is still pretty damn strong. Like, let's be honest, at this point in the game. Oh no, the Great Horde is attacked! Ryazan. Oh! The horror. Well, at least we'll be able to take over Odiev. We could ally Ryazan. And they're actually very close to accepting vassalization, so you know what? Let's stop fabricating on them. We're just gonna pick us up a little vassal. Go ahead and start paying the troops. Oh god, I just allied the Golden Horde! Oh god. Why do I play this game sometimes? Go away, Golden Horde. I don't like you. Alright. We're gonna ally our intended target, Riazan, who is presumably going to call us into this war. Alright, I thought so. Alright, what do we have for generals? Alright, our son is an embezzler. I guess he takes some of the Christmas toys for himself. But the current Santa, the current Claus, is a kind-hearted gentleman. And, let's see. He's a 444. Would he be a good general? He's a 234. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's march into battle. Well, we're gonna wait a month anyway. First. And then we're gonna go kill some people who don't believe in Christmas. They're making a break for it, as they should. Alright, looks like we're gonna arrive on the same day, so I will move in these armies, just in case. Let's see, arrive on the 23rd, arrive on the... Okay, so they're gonna get out by the time that we get it. Actually, no, they're not. Alright, well, we're gonna take a river crossing in this province, and in this province, we're gonna beat them in the fire phase, yeah! Yeah, take that! Alright, and due to our ridiculous numerical advantage, we are crushing them, as it were. Gotta stop saying as it were. God, I released my Wargame Red Dragon video, and I think I said as it were like every 2 sentences. It was terrible. Hey, Riazan, will you marry me? Welcome to the Claus family. Unfortunately, we won't be able to name our consort, but we'll just know that she's, you know, the Claus. Let's see, we could lose 10 Patriarch Authority, we currently have 0, and gain 10 Prestige, or we could lose 15 Prestige, we currently have 9, and gain 5 Authority. Let's just lose our non-existent Authority. We're gonna call this the Clausal Authority. And the legitimacy, of course, being the actual legitimacy of the Claus himself. It's how much people believe in Christmas. We'll call this consumerism authority. Yeah, that's what it'll be. And then that's how easily we'll be able to convert people to. You know, I just thought of this. Why isn't like a custom religion an option yet? You know what I mean? It just seems like it'd be a really simple thing to do. But hey, whatever. Are we at war with anyone else? Oh, I should... Why is diplomatic tied to R now? That's just... Man, I'm gonna have to rebind all these. Goodness gracious. This is just silly. So this is the weirdest thing. I'm currently playing on my new PC, and the file size is smaller than on my past PC, the one that was running this on lower settings. That is just strange. Alright, Golden Horde, had enough yet? Nah, you're still at 40%. Alright, we should probably improve relations with Riazan. It'd be hilarious if we vassalized them, like, during the war. Ah, the target country must be at peace. Okay, well that's fine. Look, just because they're leading the war, they'll be ridiculous. Now, of course, we're not going to give Riazan any of this land, because we don't want them to grow, necessarily. Not without our strict express consent to do so. France, the surrender of Maine. I've never seen this before. In exchange for accepting the Treaty of Tours in 1444, the county of Maine was promised to France. In practice, however, this has taken quite some time to materialize. The arrival of Charles VII himself on the scene seems to have made the holdup go away, however, and finally, Maine is now in our hands. Fair enough. So I guess that's a decision now with England, maybe. Where's that? Let's find that. 'Cause that's new. Oh, it was held by Provence. Okay, it's a Provençal thing. You're pronouncing it wrong, Dark. I know. I know. Alright, but we're going to have to continue this war in the next episode, so thank you for joining me, my fellow conquerors and fellow cheer spreaders? We'll work on that. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Merry Christmas.